Hi everybody, I am Stephanie Carlisle, a registered dietitian at Herren Wellness, and today we're going to be making a pre-workout snack that's going to help power your workout and help you to build both muscle and strength. So a lot of people will ask me for recommendations on what makes a good pre-workout snack or meal, and something that's going to fuel energy and then boost performance. So what you really want to focus on is consuming both high quality proteins and carbohydrates, and then eating within a 1 to 3 hour period before you begin to exercise. So sometimes if we eat just before a workout, it can upset our stomach and then interfere with our performance, especially if you consume foods that you might have trouble tolerating, like dairy or fiber, for instance. And this recipe that we'll be making today is actually relatively high in fiber, so you definitely want to allow for some time to digest this particular snack, and maybe a 2 to 3 hour window might be more appropriate. So carbohydrates are a primary source of energy, and they are readily and quickly available. So it's really important to consume carbs just before endurance or strength training, as they're going to provide power that will last you throughout the entire workout. Proteins, on the other hand, will help to increase muscle growth and lean body mass, and then they're also going to help with muscle repair and recovery. So what we have today, we're going to be making a carrot cake energy bite, and I will show you what we have here for ingredients. Okay, so what I have here is 1 cup of rolled oats. Oats are naturally gluten-free for anyone who cannot tolerate gluten. Just make sure the package reads certified gluten-free. I also have 2 cups of lightly packed pitted dates. So this means that the pits have been removed. I have 3/4 of a cup of grated carrots, a 1/4 cup of chia seeds, and then mixed here I have a teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, ginger, and salt. And then I've also got a 1/3 of a cup of unsweetened shredded coconut, and then I've got some extra warm water on the side. Okay, so what I'm using for this recipe is a food processor, but if you don't have one, a blender works just fine. And the first thing I'm gonna do is take my rolled oats. I'm gonna pour them in here and then just pulse them a few times, and you'll find that they'll get a little bit powdery, but we don't wanna pulse them so much that they become entirely a powder. Okay, and so next I'm gonna add all of the remaining ingredients except for the shredded coconut and the warm water. And then I'm gonna blend everything again and also pulse just so they all get incorporated well, and they'll form kind of like a sticky dough. And then if you find that the ingredients aren't blending really easily, what I'm gonna do is just pour in some of this water, like small amounts at a time, just to get them, to loosen up all the ingredients and get them to mix well. Okay, so what you can see here is that it's still a little bit on the grainy side. So what I'm gonna do is just add a little bit of warm water. I'll start off with a small amount and then just add more as needed. And I'm gonna blend again, so hopefully it forms that sticky dough texture. Great, this is looking good. And it smells just like real carrot cake, which is pretty cool. One thing that I love about using dates in recipes like this and in baked goods is that they add a really nice molasses-like flavor, and then they bind ingredients really well. They're also really high in fiber and antioxidants, and then they serve as a natural sweetener. So we don't have to add table sugar, which provides really no nutritional benefits. So once the mixture kind of looks like a soft dough, but isn't too sticky, it kind of looks something like this. Now I'm just gonna scrape down the bowl, and then I'm gonna roll it into balls using my hands. And they'll probably be about the size of like a ping pong ball. And then what I'm gonna do is just roll them, coat them lightly in the coconut flakes, which will add a really nice crunch and then lots of flavor. So this is about the size of my ball. You'll see that it's not too sticky. And then I'll just lightly roll like this. And we'll place them on the plate and they're done. Okay, so what you'll end up with is something that looks like this. You'll probably get roughly 25 to 35 bites out of this particular recipe, depending on, how large you make your bite sizes. And what you're getting from this recipe are your complex carbohydrates from the oats, and then fiber from the oats, dates, carrots, and chia seeds. These are going to slow down digestion, help to stabilize blood sugar levels, and then create long-lasting energy that will power you through your workout. And then the oats and the chia seeds are great sources of plant-based proteins. These are going to help with muscle building and repair. So again, these are great for on the go. They're really easy to prepare, and they'll provide the proper fuel for a successful workout. These can be stored in the refrigerator for 1 week and then in the freezer for up to 3 months. For all of you with kids, these are also a great way to get your little ones to eat fruits and veggies and even fiber without the fuss. They're also a great snack for satisfying sugar cravings and to promote long-lasting satiety. So as usual, if you try this recipe, we'd love to hear your thoughts and then see photos of your final products. And be sure to let us know on Instagram. Thanks for watching.